Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for Aquarius in all placements, and it's timeless and general, so if it resonates and leave the rest. Oh, Linda's here already. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. Um, I'm going to start with the Elemental Oracle. See what is going on or coming up for Aquarius. We've got gravity and groundedness. 39. Rock and endurance. 20. Air and motion. 22. And there is Lioness Kitty Cat. Good morning. So glad you are here. All right, what do we got going on here? I feel like you could be in a place of healing from something and struggle. There could be times when you struggle to, even lift your head up. There's something about the people around you that care about you kind of rallying to help boost you up because of, what you've gone through, or you're just, yeah, it's been a little, it's been tough. I'm looking at this figure being kind of lifted up by those butterflies. And so, because of what you've been through, it's it's eh, causing some kind of transformation to happen within you. And you could be in a point right now. This often happens when we're in the depths of our grief, where you could just feel like transformation. What are you even talking about? I'm just I'm just struggling to get through each day, each moment, even. But you are gonna come. You are gonna come to the other side of this. This isn't gonna last forever, even though it can feel like it. I mean, it doesn't even have to be that deep of grief. This could just be exhaustion, just being tired because of having a lot going on. And um, you could maybe there's some kind of mental exhaustion where your mind could even be on overdrive, or um, something that you've been dealing with has just taken a lot out of you, mentally or emotionally, even physically. Um, However, I talked about this transformation. It's helping you to grow. Yeah, it's helping you to grow, and you're going to discover that that not only have you been able to overcome something, um, to endure something to the point of overcoming it, but then it turns out that you realize that you are thriving in a situation that seemed like it was. I'm getting like tearing you down or tearing you apart. It's actually been building you up, and you're going to come to this point where you realize how much stronger you are because of what you've been through. And this is going to set you into motion. This is it, there's gonna it, it's it's like in these two cards there's this heavy, there's, being very grounded, like weighed down in a way. The gravity, the endurance, the rock, it's all very it's like a very physical, something that you've been dealing with in your 3D reality, um that somehow gets it- it's like you bring yourself back down to this plane. I don't know, maybe you're into astral travel or something, or you're just, yeah, you kind of tend to kind of live live in your mind more. And it's like it's like getting grounded. Maybe it's um getting out of your head and more into your body, even doing things that help you to ground yourself within your body. This is bringing some kind of balance, and it's actually uh rejuvenating you. And so with this motion in this air, it's like you are there's inspiration here and excitement because of realizing how powerful you've become, just simply by getting through whatever difficulties you've been facing, you've been dealing with. So, going with my Queen of the Moon oracle. Boundaries, number 12. Gravity is also 12, both breaking down to a 3. Oh, and we got some kitty scratching confirmation. um, so because of what you've been through, because of in these difficulties, you have you may have kind of isolated yourself, put yourself in a bubble, um, kind of a healing bubble. I'm getting, um, to help you ultimately get back to yourself. Again, there's healing here, and um, you're learning how to set better boundaries for yourself because of what you've been through. You're you understand better how you want to be treated, or how you want things to go in your life in a different way than they have before. Discernment, number 10. And nourishment, number 7. Okay. So it's interesting. There's this I'm picking up on this energy, not even necessarily from the cards. It just feels kind of, there's a lackluster energy. There's a feeling of I think this is where you're still at potentially, where you're just not really sure what direction you want to go in, why things are even happening the way they are. You're waiting for inspiration to strike, or you're waiting for some kind of aha moment. But I think that's just going to come as you work on this healing, because you're learning about how to set boundaries, how to set healthy boundaries, so that you can focus more on the beauty of life, of what's around you. And boundaries and discernment, both of these speak to knowing what you need in any given moment. I get the sense that this has been an ongoing journey for you. But as you learn to discern what feels good to you, what's right for you, um, you're opening up. Yeah, it's like you're opening up to the bounty, to the abundance that awaits you once you kind of get to the other side of this healing. Go with the Voice of the Souls Oracle. And there is Redbeard waiting at the airport. Ooh, going somewhere. I hope it's a good trip. I'm going to be at the airport myself in a few weeks. All right, we've got education and number 12. So, yeah, so boundaries is 12. And again, gravity also. So you are learning about how to care for yourself in a new way with these boundaries and with this groundedness and gravity. It's the difficulties have actually been an opportunity for you to learn how to care for yourself better. Love. Number 3, which these other ones also broke down to a 3. So we've got quadruple threes on the table now. Threes could You might see threes around that could be important, or a sign that you're on the right track. And oh my God, Burden of Tears 21, which breaks down to a 3. So now we've got 5 threes on the table. However you say that. um wow. Triple threes just in these 3 cards too. That's amazing. So your education about love comes from the tears that you have shed because of love, because of things not working out. And it has been a difficult journey. And like I said, you could still be in the place where you feel like this is just how it's always going to be. This is just, how I don't know how it could ever be any different. But then something is shifting. Yeah, I, I don't get that it's going to be some sudden thing where you go, "Oh, okay, now I'm different." It's kind of like a gradual waking up where you just things kind of compound, and you kind of gradually come to this understanding. So I want to I'm gonna pick some cards from my spirit animal oracle. Moth spirit, surrender now, 39. Which breaks down to a 12, which is a 3. What? Oh my god. So 6 threes on the table now. 3 is about growth. Moth spirit, surrender now. Surrender to the fact that what has happened to you has been for you, not to you. I said that wrong. That what you have gone through has happened for you, not to you. Um, that there is this incredible opportunity for transformation because of the pain that you have experienced, that you maybe are experiencing right now. Surrender to the love. If you need to cry, I don't know. I get the feeling that you're like, I'm so done with crying. I don't want to cry anymore because it's a burden, the burden of tears. But there's a need to surrender to exactly how you feel in this moment. And it's going to inform you of the decisions that you're going to make moving forward. That makes sense. Inform you of how to make those decisions. Anyway, we've also got koi fish spirit. There is always enough. 36. There's always enough. And grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. 30. Oh my God, 30, which breaks down to a 3. What is going on? 7 threes now. What is that? Septuple? um, Dang. What is this is I don't think I've ever had this happen before. So surrender to the fact that there is always enough. There's always you've been in some kind of scarcity mindset. Um this could be something that you have just encountered over and over and over again in your life. You get told this enough, there's not enough, and you believe it. So this education that you're going through is it's a major shift in how you see the world. I- there is some kind of spiritual growth that is happening because you are going to be waking up to the fact that there is not scarcity. That is an illusion. There's always abundance. It's just about how you see things. For example, you go out into nature, abundance abounds. There's abundance of everything out there, right? It's a perfect example of the fact that, abundance isn't just about money. Um, it's about opening, accepting all the bounty that is around you all the time and being grateful for it. And this new understanding is what helps you to take a leap of faith in a new direction, which helps get you moving. You're again, I'm feel this energy of feeling inspired, of kind of this lackluster energy, this kind of like I don't know what direction I'm going in. I don't even fully know who I am. Like this is all shifting. And it's bringing you to a place of falling in love with yourself, which is pretty profound. So, what my, if I can grab it, my Voyager Tarot. And there's Rebecca. So glad you made it. Someone else who's going to be getting on a plane. Lots of flying lately. I hope everyone's trips go very well. And I hope no um, doors or pieces fly off mid flight. We've got Ace of Wands, illumination. Ace of Wands, like I said, you are being inspired. Something some and again, I talked about this. You're going to start to see things in a new way when you look at this picture. That hand looks like it's being seen through those like heat vision glasses or goggles or whatever. Um you're seeing through things. You're understanding things in a new way. You're seeing yourself in a new way. Like I said, you're falling in love with yourself. You've got this new, you're going to be tapping into this new passion, this desire for, I don't know what. We might find out, but um you got a new beginning coming. Something is being illuminated. Got to make more space. Universe. This is the world card. um you you are learning some major, you're coming to a place where okay, so this card is, it's the graduation card, right? It's having arrived, having finally fully fleshed something out and feeling very proud of it. There's rewards and success, um feeling proud and of your accomplishments and being ready for this new beginning. You have, through the difficulties that you've been through, you are learning. It's funny, it came and went really fast. I feel like you're waking up to why everything has happened the way it has. And you're going to be getting very excited about some new venture, some new direction you want to go in. Maybe you're going to literally be moving residence, or I don't know, maybe you're going to start like moving your body more, um running, or yeah, self-care is going to become much more important to you. Self-care on all the different levels, because like I said, you're falling in love with yourself, which is so cool. And then Child of Wands, Seeker. So we got wands again. We got so much fiery energy here, and it's like you're starting off on this new path after closing out this major cycle and feeling really good about yourself, and there's this feeling of wanting the adventure, feeling optimistic. Like I can just feel the energy like starting to pick up, and it feels so much better than what was going on before, where you just felt kind of lost and not really sure what you were doing, where you were going. It's like, oh man, fast track all of a sudden. But again, I don't know if it's all of a sudden. It may look like it from the outside. Kind of like when they say like people who have sudden success. Usually it's not sudden. Usually there's a lot of work and effort and time that has gone into that, and it just appears to be sudden. But I think that's kind of what's going on with you, where you're just it's like something bubbling up to the surface, and you can feel it. and and then you're like, oh, like the more you I feel like education comes into this as well. Um, oh my God. I j- it just occurred to me that the universe card, 21. We have another 3. What is that? 8 now? 8 threes on the table. Wha Okay, threes are a big, big deal. I don't know if some things coming in threes, or third time's a charm, or eighth time's a charm. I don't know. It's it's really profound. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna you'll probably know what this means. All these threes. Moonology deck. Ooh, I went to Hobbiton. That's a fun little town. I'm so glad you're going. Every little person in the world should go. Although, no, I guess that's a technical term. I'm not technically a little person. I'm fun sized. Every fun sized person should go to Hobbiton. Okay. Um, Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. This just came up. I forget, but confidence. You're gaining confidence. New moon in Leo. So this is Leo season. So by the time we get to late summer, you're going to be starting to really feel the difference from now, from where you're at now. You're going to start to really turn a corner, I think, feeling more confident about yourself because of falling in love with yourself. And the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. Um, as you get going, as you start this whatever this new thing is that you're doing, whatever's being illuminated, um, you're just like, yeah, let's go. I want to explore this. I want to know more. I want to know more. And a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So it's like late summer, you've got all you're getting this confidence, you're building momentum, waxing moon. Um, and then, Libra season, fall, roughly fall time, um, or definitely fall. you're you may be meeting someone new, coming together with somebody. If you're already in a connection, it's like a refresh. Okay, I'm liking this. All right, so I'm going to read this another way. We've got the Ace of Wands, illumination. Um, you're waking up. You're seeing things in a new way, and you're being asked to surrender to this new understanding, to this new way of seeing. Um, Surrender to what you have learned with this education. Maybe surrender to the fact that you have a lot to learn because of some kind of, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of new thing that you discover that you're like, oh my God, that's the thing that I've been looking for and I want to learn about more. Um, Surrender to the inspiration, to the ideas that start to flood in, and um, go back to school or take that course or read that book, whatever it is. I feel like, yeah, you're just going to be compelled to like start to consume information, and boundaries. A part of your education is learning how to um, protect yourself, um, in a healthy way, so that you can focus on the beauty. And boundaries and gravity, um, it speaks to and groundedness. Um, Setting those boundaries is what's helping you to find your find your I don't know, find your center, find your happy place. um yeah, and setting these boundaries is what's going to help pull you out of any kind of funk that you've been struggling with, and you're you're going to be entering into or settling into embodying this confident energy as you are being lifted, as you transform. Not only confident, successful. Your journey is leading you to success. So then we have the universe, right? The world card. Um, so there's this completion, ending one cycle to begin a new one. There is always enough. You Ending this cycle, it has taught you or is teaching you that about this scarcity mindset that you've been in, and this major lesson you're learning is that there is always more than enough, because when you lean into the energy of love, that increases your frequency, your energetic, your vibration. And the more love you put out, the more love you get back. You're loving yourself, falling in love with yourself, and that is going to change the energy you're putting out into the world in a very positive way. And and through this, embodying this love, loving yourself, this is helping you to learn to be more discerning in terms of what you do and don't allow into your life. And this discernment and this love, loving yourself, is what helps you to thrive, even in seemingly um, not environments that aren't so hospitable. You're able to overcome that somehow because of shining your own light, um, the light of love. um, yeah, and the energy is gaining momentum. So the more you learn, the more you know, um, the more wisdom you gain. It's like I said it like fast track. Like I feel like there's once you start the energy builds and it goes faster and faster. So then we have seeker and child of wands. So you have some kind of new, um, you may be communicating to the world or to somebody in particular about this new direction that you're going in and how excited you are. You may be like traveling or something, deciding to just set out and see what you find. Um, It makes me think of like Bilbo. Um, since we mentioned Hobbiton, Hobbit. I'm not saying it right. Hobbiton. Anyway, you're this the both of these take a leap of faith, and the seeker is this is it's youthful energy. It's feeling again feeling excited for the adventure, and it's time you're going to come to a place where you're just ready to jump. um and this burden of tears, I think you could be struggling, you could have a struggle with taking this leap of faith, like, you know, there's always I feel like there's always that moment as we're going along a path where we have to and there are many moments like this, but um we have to take a leap of faith not knowing what's going to happen. It's taking risks. That's what life is about when it really comes down to it. Because that's us getting out of our comfort zone, and that's how we grow. And so you you may struggle with taking this leap of faith. You may have some fear that you bump up against, but that's normal. And if you feel the tears coming, let them come, knowing that it's a part of the cleansing process, it's a part of the healing process. It's what is it's helping to move energy through you. Yeah, and I feel like that's a part of this learning, is that you were taught, or you learned how to suppress your energy. You learned that maybe crying was bad, that or that life is always hard and it's always going to be a struggle, and everything ends up difficult and painful, um, which simply is not true. It's one perspective. It's a skewed way of seeing things. And I feel like that's all changing because with this new vision that you have, this new excitement, you're overcoming whatever has caused you sadness in the past, and any kind of fear that's coming up, or um, tears that are still kind of some residual sadness. It's all kind of it's being worked out, and you're this nourishment. I feel like the tears can also be the tears of realizing how you haven't been um, caring for yourself the way that you need. Like maybe always hoping that somebody would show up and take care of you. And you finally realizing, oh, that's me. I need to do that for myself. And feeling the tears could be feeling sad that, um, that you had the power the whole time and you didn't know, or something. But this is you deciding, realizing that it's you want to surround yourself with the things that truly nourish you and uplift you, give you that vibrancy, and that um I don't know how to say it, but yeah. And so this leads you to this motion. It's like as you nourish yourself, you get the energy you need to move forward more and more quickly. So you're healing your physical self, you're healing your your mental self, your emotional self, like all the things are um coming into I'm getting coming into form. Yeah, because of caring for yourself, now you are putting out the energy of I'm worth it. I'm caring for myself because I am worth it. And the universe is like, yes, you are. And and so you're being sent, this new romantic cycle could even be one with yourself. Like I said, you're falling in love with yourself. But because of this happening for you, you are attracting in somebody, or whoever is already in your life is like seeing you in a new way. And it is because of your newfound good feelings. It's You're going to see that reflected back to you by others as well, and maybe one in particular. Um, what a fun, beautiful journey. Not fun. I'm sorry. It will get fun eventually. Hang in there. If you're still struggling and having difficulties, everything is about to shift, and quite soon, actually, in the grand scheme of things. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.